And I would have preferred, honestly, to be a quiet, inconspicuous light. I was kind of a shy kid who preferred the bushel basket, maybe. Shining just may feel easier for some people than for others. And the ease with which we shine may depend on the advantages life gives us or doesn't. I grew up with plenty of privilege. I was a little white girl, and although being female is not always a privileged place in the world, I didn't experience sexism until later in life, likely because my parents protected me from it. They encouraged me to shine. And if I felt awkward shining my light and maybe sharing my salty flavor too, what about people who don't grow up with a lot of privilege? Even if parents surround their children with a bubble of love and protection, for people coming up in a world that undervalues them, how do they feel free enough to shine their light? I expect that parents who identify as Black, Indigenous, and people of color, or who don't but have children who do, surround their children with light and love, as most parents do, and their children do light up the world. However, wouldn't it be better if they didn't have to negotiate racism, which hangs over people like a bushel basket, trying to snuff them out? Racism does people violence. All of us, really. How do we get rid of that horrible cover that blots out people's light? There's just so much violence in the world. How do we shine a light of peace and healing on all the world's brokenness? I can't help but to think if people really knew their own light and could shine freely, and if they knew their flavoring potential, then they would treat other people better. If people were brought up to recognize their own light, would they feel the need to snuff it out in other people? I don't think so.